Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I am back with an Our Daily Bread New Year's organizing, planning type joint share. As many of you know, I love Our Daily Bread Ministries. It has always been such a blessing to me and my husband. Matter of fact, we're just talking about our first, when we dated, we went through an Our Daily Bread devotional book, and I found it at the Christian bookstore, and we loved it. And yeah, I mean, it was just such a blessing to us. So we are huge fans. Of course, I'm trying to see if I can't find one right here, but I also get the little monthly kind of what we call the freebie devotionals, and they're great. They're great. You get scripture, you get a devotional, you get a prayer, and now you get a place to kind of write. So it's kind of nice. I tend to not write in them because I like to pass them on. Anyways, and if you find one and it's a different month, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. My husband's always like, it's not the right month. I'm like, it's okay. It still works. It still works. So, anyways, but I wanted to share with you a couple of things. So, I've opened this, but I haven't looked at it yet. But first, I'm going to put this to the side. But this is our yearly calendar. And I don't know if we get it because we donate or if we get it if everybody can get it. But we love that ministry, big supporter. And of course, I love using these in devotional or journaling, anything like that, card making, whatever. But look at this daily planner. So you have to admit, it's really pretty. I just get something that asks me, would you like? And my answer is yes. And so, of course. So this one says, Daily Planner, Lord, my God, you are very great. You are clothed with splendor and majesty. Psalms 104:1. Now, for next year, my planners are, and I'm trying to think, I've got a big, like, teacher planner from Keleva Plan that you can have multiple tasks on it. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to use that yet. That may be for Josephine's Designs. We'll see. And then I have a penny pincher, passionate penny pincher planner. Say that fast. And I've already bought that. And then I have the pocket one because I love the pocket one. And this one, and that one, of course, will just kind of, it's a household planner, so I use it for household. But this one I may just use for scripture writing or prayer journaling. I do have the Kelva Plan Faith Planner that I use for just kind of faith journaling. But this is a great one to write your scripture in for the week. This is a perfect one because it's lined, it's easy, it's all of that. But I do want to just show you how lovely these are. So you get a cover page, you get a year at a glance or 2 years at a glance, of course, scripture and scripture, which is wonderful. Bible reading schedule, which I love. And then you get kind of an introduction, and it gives you devotional and just encouragement with scripture and beautiful pictures. And then you get the month at a glance with scripture, and you can use that for your scripture writing. And then you get a week at a time, shopping list to do, things like that. This could even be a great meal planner calendar, and you could use that as well. So you go through the month. I'm just going to take you through the first month, and then you have that transition week, and then you have another one of these lovely with scripture you can use that for the one for the month with the devotional, or you can use that one for the month. And hold on, are they the same? No, they are not, but they're similar. So you could even do 2 and 2 if you wanted 2 weeks and 2 weeks. So you have that option. And then you go back. So let me see at the end if there's, so that's the devotional that we get. That is the free devotional. And anybody can just contact our Daily Bread Ministries, and then you can get that as well. So you can just see these are so beautiful and so nicely made. So then you have a contact section, and my husband wanted a television for Black Friday. Okay, we're not going to discuss it, but he wanted one, so we got one. And I was trying to transition all the apps and I had just cleaned out the other TV of any extra apps that we didn't need. And then I was all happy, and then we got this one. It was like, oh, and I got to remember what we had on the other one. But I also, of course, you have QR codes that you can scan your phone. If it's on your phone, it'll just automatically load. It's so nice. But anyways, what I was going to say is that I want to go through and just write down like passwords. I changed, my computer got changed out. Now the televisions have been changed out. Plus we have our camper. Plus, it's just, and if we were to go like to one of our kiddos' house and I wanted to load an app to watch something, I can watch it on my phone. Yes. My tablet is not great. It's 6 years old and it's just, I can't get the screen to stay on. So it's really in bad shape. But, so I've thought about sometimes just, why not just put an app on their TV and then I can take it off if they don't want it, or they can keep it. But anyway, so I want a place to record that information, and I'm thinking I might do it either here or in the penny pincher planner. And I just think that, or passionate penny pincher planners. So, but here's a section for notes. And I just think it's just a lovely little planner, and you can go to odb.org and you can get devotionals emailed to you or mailed to you in the book form, and just all kinds of great things. It looks like it has an app. I didn't know it had an app. Okay, well, there you go. We learned something new. So, and I love those. You can get those emailed to you. Hold on one second, guys. I'm getting ready to sneeze. Pardon me. But if you travel like we travel, this is going to be a great one. You can just shove in your bag. It's not that thick. It's pardon me, the penny pincher planner is just thick because I have pockets and I keep everything in it. And yeah, and I think next year what I'm going to do with that one is I'm going to set it up as my bill planner. It's never going to go with me. It's just going to be home, or if we're going to be traveling for any length of time, it'll come with me in order to pay the bills on time, etc. Because all of that goes in a bag down there, little small Walmart bag. But it's kind of time to get rid of that. So there's the first half of our share. And then the second half, which I have loved for years and years and years, there's that same pony, is the wall calendar. And they also usually have one of the Holy Land. And I'm trying to think, is this that one? And it just doesn't look like it. Hold on. No, this is all over the world. So let me get something to take the plastic off. And I'm sorry, guys, I don't have my little heater on over there, and I am freezing. I just got off a phone call with my grands, and it just, those two little cuties just make my life so sweet. And they were, for those of you who prayed, they are doing much better. Thank you. If you guys don't have one of these, just get these on Amazon. It's a ceramic knife, and I literally put it in my pencil holder, and then I just pull it up. These are fantastic. I have a couple of different colored ones, and anyways, and they just came in a kit, and guess what everybody's getting for Christmas in their stocking? Yes. At least I think the fellas are. But, so here we go again. They always send a thank you, and that one, oh, this one's new. I love that one. That's a new one. I love it. Psalms 118:1, Thanksgiving. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. And that I almost put on our, for Happy Thanksgiving on our channel here when I put out the message. And if you guys aren't subscribed, let me encourage you, please subscribe, and then you'll get my little messages that get to go out through the community. And make sure you have the bell on, the notification on for all, and that way you'll get all the messages. And I put a different scripture out, and somebody else had used it, and I loved it, the reference, and it was different. It was about gratitude and Thanksgiving, of course, but it was just different, and I loved it. So I love these. These are so beautiful. You can see, these are gorgeous. So it starts out with a devotional, just like what we did, Colossians, and I love the book of Colossians. Guys, if you are a new believer, John is always a fantastic place to start, and then I always say go to Colossians. And I always have my favorites as can be expected. So, whoops. So here's what I'm going to do, because I think we're having a hard time getting it in view. I've got this, and I'm getting ready to finish this, do a few more videos, and then I am gutting my dining room. until the mini house gets finished, I have everything packed in there to go in our daughter's room when she moves out. And so I literally have basket on basket stacked. I have boxes stacked. I have everything set up in there for a quick move, quick load in, because once she moves out, we have to deep clean it. We have to decide what we're going to do about wallpaper, etc. And this is a 1938 farmhouse, so the walls are all plaster. And I don't like the wallpaper in there, but it's been up for probably 20 some odd years, maybe 25 years. And so I don't have any desire to take it down. So we'll see what we can do. We've painted over wallpaper in the house, in the kitchen. I really don't want to do that again because I'm highly allergic to paint. And so I literally couldn't even walk in the kitchen when they did that. And you have to use kills, and then you have to paint over that. And yes, they have colored kills, but because I asked my husband, could you paint it with pink kills? And he was like, mm-mm. And I said, why? He said, well, kills will work fine. He said, it's just, I don't like the finish. And I just said, okay, I wanted a big pink room, but we get what we get and we're grateful. So, but I'm going to be moving all of this setup in the dining room until we can get that room set up, and then I'll have that there. And then we work on the office, and then we work on the cottage, and hopefully we get back out to the cottage. So, and then it gives you all of the goodies. It tells you that was taken in China and what that's about. And then, of course, it has a scripture per month. Whoever believes in me, a scripture has said, rivers of living water will flow from within, John 7:38. So I won't read all of them, but these are so lovely to have. This will go in that bedroom that will be my office now, or be our office / spare bedroom. So, and then here's this one, that same beautiful picture. I want to think that looks like, oh, it's Iceland. The wild horses of Iceland. I love that. Okay, and again, more scripture, 1 Corinthians 13:2. And then it gives you it gives you scriptures a day, Old and New Testament. I mean, guys, these are just amazing. I mean, it gives you so much besides just regular, historical type things. Ephesians 2:19 through 20. How wonderful is that? Ugh, that looks like Austria or something. Switzerland. It's Switzerland. I should have said Switzerland. I almost said Switzerland. Come on in, baby. And but it gives you all the good stuff. And the scripture for this one is Ephesians 2:19 through 20. And then we have this one. And hold on, guys, real quick. I'll be right back.